Healthcare news now via the Kaiser Family Foundation, which finds the cost of health insurance for families covered by employer-sponsored plans, families that get their insurance through work is the plain English way to say that. It's up 5% this year over last to more than $20,000 a year. Now, the caveat here is that that's the all-in cost, right? Families pay on average a bit more than $6,000 of the $20,000, but that's only for premiums. It doesn't count co-payments or deductibles. Marketplace's Andy Euler has more on the rising cost of employer-sponsored insurance.
In her job as a school nurse in Coppell, Texas, a suburb of Dallas, Sally Wietoff has the option of enrolling her family in her employer's health insurance plan. But she hasn't done that. She decided it was just too expensive.
Deductible's quite high. A lot comes out of your paycheck.
The Wietoffs think they found a better deal. They're enrolled in what's called a health share program, a kind of insurance co-op. Not everyone has the option to leave employer-based insurance on the table, but data from the Kaiser Family Foundation shows that the Wietoffs are hardly an exception.
There's a long-term trend away from employer-sponsored health benefits.
Matthew Ray helps run the healthcare marketplace program at Kaiser.
So fewer people are enrolled in employer coverage now than they were 15 or 20 years ago.
So what's leading people to look for alternatives? Mark Fendrick at the University of Michigan Center for Value-Based Insurance Design says it's those rising costs that employers are passing on to workers.
If you're seeing a large number of your paycheck go into your premium and then you have to pay another several $1,000s before your insurance kicks in, a lot of folks are just saying it's just not worth it.
But for most Americans, employer-based insurance is still the best option. And as far as those rising costs, Fendrick says it's the people on the lower end of the socioeconomic ladder that are suffering the most. The Kaiser Family Foundation says over the last 10 years, average family premiums have increased by more than 50%. That's significantly higher than wage growth and inflation. I'm Andy Euler for Marketplace.